Guys, this morning I found myself thinking a lot about, being like different people, because sometimes it does feel like I don't fit in, or if sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough. And as I was thinking about it, that was actually the moment I was praying. And as I was praying, and after finishing my prayer, just my head just going like, start thinking about, oh my God, you know, my YouTube channel, my TikTok page, this is not happening, this is not happening. And then I thought to myself, I've seen a few people that are making videos about me, like my type of videos, talking about life in general, and they are pretty successful, and I start myself, and then I start comparing myself, which is very normal. It happens every now and then. I'm not perfect. I do compare myself sometimes, and it's very unhealthy, to be honest. Then I went even further. I started thinking to myself, oh my God, maybe I'm not good enough to be making this type of video. Maybe I'm lacking certain skills. I start making more and more excuses, and I realized to myself, like, as I caught myself talking about it, it's like, wait, hold on, who told you you're not good enough? I'm like, no one told me that, to be fair. I was just thinking to myself because things are not going the way, I anticipated, for example. Especially with the YouTube, I was like, yeah, I start making this video, people will enjoy it, people will love the fact that I'm talking about things that are real life thing that, and I experienced so many of these things. And then 2 months into like making video consistently every day, and I'm like, oof, wow, no one is really watching my videos anymore. Like, what's happening? And then I just wanted to come here to remind you that it is okay sometimes for you to get into this, into this comparison kind of thing. It happens sometimes. You don't have to beat yourself up by that. But one thing that I realized, and I was just like, you know what? I'm actually glad I don't fit in. I'm glad I'm just me. I'm unique. There are plenty of videos on YouTube, plenty of different personality. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I have to embrace and to have my own personality, my own unique, my own energy, like my unique energy, I should say. I have this feeling, I'm just different, And I was thinking, being different is probably why things are not working out for me, because these guys are making this video, they're talking about this, and I'm like, so what? Like, that's their life, that's their journey. This is my life, this is my journey, and I'm sharing with the world. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you find yourself sometimes in that rabbit hole, just do your best to remember that it is actually a good thing. Me and you are different people. It really is. I think it would suck, to be like someone else. I know there's a lot of copy and paste. There are a lot of copy and paste now, people these days. People that are trying to pretend to be someone else. People that are watching other people's videos to then come talk about their own. Like, it is, it is one of those things where you really gotta be authentic. You gotta be clear. You gotta be, you have to understand yourself so that you can actually come to the camera and talk about things that I'm just speaking from my heart. There's no scripture here. It was just me really wanted to talk to you about that, because that's literally just happened a minute ago, not too long ago, I should say, when I finished praying. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not having it. No, I'm not having it. Nah, I'm so happy, the person I am, the mindset I have, I have so many different problems, I know I'm not perfect. I'm literally lacking in so many aspects of life, I'm really, really bad with so many things, but I'm yet thinking to myself, look, I wasn't put here to be a perfect man, to show people how to live a perfect life, because such things, doesn't really exist, and life will always have ups and downs. We won't be necessarily stable on no aspect of life, but there's always going to be a balance. We can't have everything perfect in our life, but we're going to have a balance where we are not necessarily perfect, but we are happy, we're stable, and that's what I really want to get to, where I have 2 minutes of this or not, I'm happy that way. That's the kind of happiness I want to get to, because I don't want to be put certain constraint to my happiness and to say that I want to be happy when I get this. I'm happy. Like, if I can learn to be happy when I have literally nothing like this, when I have more, it shouldn't change that. It should just be, hey, you have more, but you know, I was already happy. Regardless, if someone was to take away everything I have, I'm like, yeah, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be the reason why you're happy or why you're sad or things like this. So I'm really, really glad I'm different. I think differently. I have a different mindset. I have a different approach to life. I see things very differently. I'm very enthusiastic. I love, you know, seeing people doing the best they possibly can in every single aspect of life. I love fitness. I love running. I just love so many things in life. I love YouTube videos, you know, the cinematic ones, the cooking one, the fitness videos. I love watching like random stuff on YouTube that is about tech or about airplanes. I'm just a weird guy, and I'm like, shit, I'm happy. And so my encouragement for you today really is, guys, be happy, you know, with the person you are becoming. Be happy with who you are. You know, it's not to say that you should be just perfect. Like the thing is, just because I'm saying be happy with who you are, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be willing to improve yourself. You know what I mean? I hope that get you the idea, because I'm not trying to say be happy if you're someone who, you know, likes to do, you know, bad things to the people or crazy stuff or whatever. I'm not talking about in that aspect. Obviously, we can always improve, and we should be happy with the person who we are or who we are becoming, and so on and so forth. You know, we should strive to be better each and every day, but while still maintaining and understanding that the person I was yesterday probably wasn't perfect, but still was happy who I was then, and the person I'm becoming today, I'm just embracing that journey. And that's what I want you guys to take that from here. Be happy, be willing to embrace, to learn, and to grow with your own self. So be you, be different, and be grateful. So yeah, that's my message for you today. If you are feeling some type of way, if you're unsure whether you deserve what you have, you know, just remember, we are unique, and we're just happy to be here, and let's make the most out of it whilst we can, shall we? Anyways guys, I'll catch you soon. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, ciao.